everyone. I have a pretty big manga haul. I figured I would do all of my October manga at once, so I have about half of it and it's already opened because I bought it in stores, and then the other half is like in packages. So let's do this. It feels like a lot compared to my last manga haul, so let's get started. Very first is A Sign of Affection, Volume 5. This is such a cute story. I'm always excited to get to this because the art is so cute. I really love like every single like frame of this story. It's always so cute and well done. I just really like the art, and they're a very cute couple, so I really recommend this series. It's super cute. I know that it's quite far past volume 5, I think, but that's where I am. Okay, next is Land of the Lustrous, volume 6. I read volume 5 a couple of weeks ago. I love this series. This volume seems really big. I think it's just about normal, actually. It's weird. This series is really weird. All of the characters are like precious gemstones, but they're humanoid kind of. But it's a very, very good series. I just feel like I have enjoyed this series more and more as I've kept going. So it's really good. I recommend it. Its art is also very beautiful, but in a little bit of a different way than Sign of Affection. Okay. Next is Fly Me to the Moon, Volume 5. I like this cover a lot. I like this series a lot. The only thing that like gets me every time I'm reading it is it's so long. I know it's a really long series, and yeah, just knowing that it's super, super long, it can be a little intimidating, but so far I've really enjoyed reading up to I've read volume 4. Haven't read this one yet, but yeah. Oh my gosh, the next two are manhwas. They are huge. First up is Laur Olympus, volume 7. This thing is literally bigger than a novel. It's so heavy. I love Laur Olympus. I have for years. Whenever a new volume comes out, I have to get it. Here's volume 7. It's all in color, which is why it's so darn heavy, but I feel like it's worth it because it's so pretty. It tells a really good story about Persephone and Hades, and it was my first like Persephone and Hades story, and I love it. It has a lot of really good characters. Wow, it's so pretty, and yeah, I really enjoy it. Okay, the next one is also a manhwa, and it's also huge, but it's a new one to me, and it's called Under the Oak Tree, the comic. So I'm assuming that this is a novel that was turned into a comic. It looks so pretty though. It's also all in color. As I was browsing, I thought that this was really pretty, and I really love like medieval type stories, so I figured I would give this one a try. I really don't know very much about it really, but it looks like normal manhwa style art, but it looks really pretty. Oh, I'm excited. It's so huge though. It's the same size as Laur Olympus and the same weight. Two big ones on the bottom. Next, I got these at Barnes & Noble like last weekend. Parasite, volume 7. And I'm most excited for, what? My dog just like sneezed. Delicious in Dungeon 7, 8, and 9. I should have 6 somewhere in one of my packages that I need to open because I needed 6 first, but when I was at Barnes & Noble they didn't have volume 6, so I had to go and get these ones. And then if I have to skip one, I like to go and grab the one I had to miss, and I just grabbed it on Amazon. So it should be coming up in one of my packages upcoming. So that's 7. I love this cover on number 8. It's very colorful. And 9. Okay, so as you guys know, I fell in love with Delicious in Dungeon when I watched the anime, and now I'm obsessed, so I grabbed a whole lot of them when I saw them. So yeah, I love them. Let's go to my packages. Ooh. Okay, this is Fire Punch, Volume 4. And I honestly can't remember off the top of my head how far Fire Punch goes right now, but I've really enjoyed the story so far. The first volume was the most like kind of off-putting and dark, but from there it's actually been a little less like traumatizing to read. I mean, it's still a really dark manga, but some of the stuff that happened in the first volume is not like how the whole story is. So if you read the first volume and you were kind of like I guess I was a little like ewed out a little in places, but I have read all the way to volume 3 and I have really enjoyed the story. So I'm really glad that I kept going with this one after volume 1 because I wasn't 100% sure that I could handle it, but I have really enjoyed it. So there is Fire Punch volume 4. I'm probably gonna say that and then that one's gonna be like super messed up. Next is The Witch and the Beast volume 6. This cover is so cool. I love how this one looks. And here's the back. I like that the vibes of the covers are always different for this series. The Witch and the Beast is very dark and quite violent, but it's a really good story if you are into like supernatural type things. It's really good. Oh, this one looks so good. The art is fantastic in this. Let me see if I can find a page that's not too spoilery. Yeah. It's really good. I highly recommend this. I read volume 5 and I've loved all the way up to volume 5, so I'm excited to keep going. Alright. Oh yay! This is Flying Witch, volume 9. And I know Flying Witch is done. I think it has 12, 13 maybe volumes. This is like the perfect fall manga to me because it's just like cozy witch vibes all the way. It's super good. I have loved this since I watched the anime, like, it feels like 10 years ago, but I hope it's not that long ago that that came out. But it's so good. This was really cute. It's just an adorable story. It's a very tiny volume, like it's tiny, but it has a lot going on and it's not like you don't finish it super quickly. So I feel like it's like perfectly paced, but yeah. If you haven't read Flying Witch, you should. It's awesome. All right. Next is Beyond the Clouds volume 5. This is the final volume in Beyond the Clouds, and I don't love this series. I love the covers. I love aesthetically how they look. I didn't really like this series very much. I kind of liked the first volume, and then by the time I had gotten to like the 3rd volume, I wanted to drop it, but I felt like I was invested. So I actually would not recommend this series. I don't know. It's fine, but I was really expecting like Studio Ghibli vibes, and its artwork is really good and very cute, but the story wasn't very good. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe the last volume will change my mind, but yeah. I was thinking about doing a video on manga that I had like felt committed to finishing, but I actually don't recommend. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because this is one where I felt like I was so committed to finding out what happened at the end that I kept going, but I actually didn't really enjoy it. So, I don't know. You let me know. Oh yay, this is my Missing Delicious in Dungeon volume, volume 6. Like I said, they just didn't have this one at Barnes & Noble when I was there. But yeah, I love it. There. Alright, I am on my last volume. I'm not sure how many we have here. It feels like there's just one thing in this package. Oh, cool. It's another volume of Flying Witch. So I think I really have wanted to finish this series because I love it so much. So I ordered 2 of them. And this is volume 10. So it looks like, yeah, I just ordered 2 of them. It's really good. I think it only goes to 12. I'm really not sure. I'll have to check. But yeah. Let's count because I have absolutely no idea. It looks like maybe 15 volumes. 14, 15. Wow, that was a good guess. I really actually had no idea. But yeah, let me know if you guys have hauled anything recently. I had a lot of Delicious in Dungeon and Flying Witch in this haul. So is there anything that you're really interested in reading lately? Let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.